Over to me.
What is the dealie,
What's
yo?
poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Not this early.
What's happening? What's
Not
happening?
this early. You joining in.
Yeah, come on, Zane. You gotta be. What's happening? You know, you gotta
What's happening?
be. We are back in the building.
Back in the building.
With another
everybody.
episode of Shift Real Talk. We are back.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
All right, so listen, we
Open
are
to me.
excited.
Not
We're
open
excited
to
for
me.
this show. This is gonna be a very good. Like we always come with the fireball. So, oh, hold on one second. What's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, y'all hear something?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
Oh.
lot. It's a lot of something.
Open
I
to
don't
me.
know. But yeah, so listen, this the deal.
Come on.
We
what's
are
the
happy
deal?
that you're here at Shift Real Talk. Tell your friends. Make sure you subscribe to Shift Real Talk TV on YouTube and all social media platforms. We talking about love, life, and relationships. So if you want to get that love right, you want your life to stop lifing like it's been lifing and give it a little God
Woo.
talk. Was a God in it, and build relationships, healthy relationships. Then you on the right show. So this is a Shift Real Talk platform podcast, and we are going to get started right now.
What's happening, D. Carey? What's going on, my
Baby,
guy?
babe, you don't supposed to give shout outs till we at least say.
Oh, my
I mean,
bad.
where are we tonight?
I'm your boy, Pastor J.
I'm your girl, Lady Free.
And I'm Zany.
Yeah, come on.
And she hit us with the hype.
And she hit us with the note.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I seen my sister on here too, Latice.
Hey, Tease,
girl.
that's my baby sister.
That's my dad. You know, and she be helping them get on.
So, okay. Y'all listen, this is gonna be a real good topic. We're gonna let you start. Well, I'm taking over. My bad.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
really.
I got I'm a boss, so it happens.
You boss by nature.
It just flows.
Sorry, it happens.
It just flows.
So today we jumping right in, y'all. We jumping right in. Today we talking
Okay.
about there is a thing that goes on in relationships, and I believe it comes from a level of living life, and sometimes we go through life by ourselves, or the journey that we go on, we don't go on with a lot of people. We go by ourselves, and then we bring that journey into a relationship. And what happens is, because there's a thing that you're used to and there's a thing that I'm used to, it comes to a clash. It comes to, okay, well, I'm used to being single, and it could be something as small as washing the dishes.
How you load the dishwasher?
Yeah, prime example.
Uh-oh.
Like when I wash the dishes, I dry them off the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? My wife goes behind me and says, you don't dry them dishes. And so we get into a struggle of how the dishes are being dried. Now, mind you, I don't even wash dishes, but because she don't wash them, until they'll sit and pile up in the sink. So because they pile up, I have to wash them. So now she complaining the fact that I wash them. So we
No, we will not.
So we get into this power struggle of not a position, but because of how we do things. So this becomes a little struggle,
So as you guys can see, the topic today is power struggle, and we're not gonna do that because there. First of all, we use a dishwasher, Pastor J.
Yeah, we use the dishes. We burn a lot of water. We use a lot of water.
And at the end of the day, it's not even about that. All ladies, listen. When you have someone who takes the dishes out of the dishwasher and they don't use any kind of drying towel, rag, anything, and just put wet dishes in the cabinets, then
Ooh.
Houston, we have a problem. So it's not a power
Yeah, we got
struggle.
a problem.
We don't argue. I just go in with a rag
All I'm
behind
saying.
him and wipe up the water.
No, she don't just go. But now it wouldn't be a struggle if she just went behind
Uh-oh.
me. If she just went behind me, no, she don't just go. She go behind me with, dang, you didn't kill a dry. Don't you know what? Leave these dishes alone. Don't touch them at all.
Pastor J, you know what? Everybody, put your hands in this direction. No, sir.
She don't just go behind me.
Everybody, thank you, Zane. Everybody, let's pray in the name of Jesus to get this lying spirit up out of here.
That is not true. It would not be a struggle if she just went behind me. But she don't just go behind me. She go behind me with a complaint. These dishes, don't put these dishes. You know what? Leave the dishes alone. Don't touch them. And I'm like, well, somebody got to touch them.
So since we have Zane on the show, I'm going to say this and then we're going to add Zane. You just got to jump in like hopscotch. Let me explain something. I told my husband, because he has this thing, and anybody else that have this same issue in your household, put a raised hand in the chat.
But it's not the dishes. It's the napkins for me, the dirty napkins.
She said, but no, not even that. Listen, this is the thing. I said to my husband, when I move stuff like mail or anything, he has an issue with it and said, why you move my stuff, right? Hold up to the period, because I know you about to jump in.
I didn't say nothing.
I just wanted to warn you. Okay, so, right? So, the thing with that is, he comes home, he has mail, the stack of mail, and just puts it on the counter. Me, when I clean up the kitchen, I take the mail and I put it in a stack over by where we have all the mail. Where the mail at? What you do? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I get it. So I said, okay, I'm going to take 1 week. And we discussed this and we agreed. I said, I'm going to take 1 week and I'm not going to move any of your stuff. I'm only going to clean up after me. And let's see what happens. Yeah, you better breathe.
You know who really needs prayer? Lady Free. She needs prayer today.
Let me tell y'all something.
Good evening, Patricia. Hold on.
Patricia, shoes stayed where they were.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Week.
Wait a minute.
We
hold on. You're not telling the story right. She just used mail. No. She said, I put the mail, like, no.
Pastor J, you showing out tonight.
If you're going to be, this is Shift Real Talk, not Shift Half of the Talk. We're not called Shift Half of the Talk. We call Real Talk.
You didn't even let me finish. So at the end of the day, long of the short is, for a whole week, the house has been in a whole nother state because his stuff, and you know what? I don't want to embarrass you behind it. I don't want to go home and video all the stuff that's still. Go to video. It's like, let me clean up and move the stuff. And then if you need to find out where it is, ask me, babe, hey, did you move those shoes? I can say, yeah, I moved them. They in the closet. Simple. But you rather me have everything. Now, that's not, we don't really have a power struggle behind it.
We're not going to we're not going to take up the whole time because I know Zane ain't good. But let me just say
we don't have a power struggle behind it, but we do.
But before you say something, Zane, let me tell a story.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
Okay, no.
Wait a minute.
We're not see, this is the struggle. We're not going back.
You ain't going to let me tell a story the way.
That's not even what the show. Okay.
It is about power struggle.
Right.
See?
But you trying to create a power struggle we don't
have. I'm not creating a power struggle.
Look, this is
I'm
Shift
creating
He's trying to make a reality show right now. He trying to add stuff. No, we're not doing. I'm not falling into it.
I'm not. I'm giving an example. See, this is an example. No. The best example is the one that you can look at and you can see. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And this is the one we are giving you an example of.
I don't need an example.
No, I know you don't need an example because you live it live in
color.
Oh,
Jesus.
But you do need an example to help get through this struggle.
As y'all can see, let me.
So here's
y'all struggling not to respond to each other.
And it becomes a power struggle because she gotta think I'm coming back. And it's not that. That is not it. That is not it.
Let me tell y'all what.
How you gonna say she? You coming back at her?
We're not even with it.
I didn't even get to say with her because she
be starting to fight, and then when I want hit a quitter, he want to get up and say, "What you hit me for?" Let me tell y'all what happened.
She really trying to cut me off so I don't say my portion.
Pastor J, just say your portion. Don't respond.
She keep cutting. She said, "Okay, listen, it ain't about mail.
Just listen.
It is not about the mail. It is about, hey y'all, Felicia." There you go, Felicia Tanhill.
What she say?
She said, creating a power struggle.
He created, like this is Shift Real Talk, TV.
Listen,
I'm so confused.
So listen, I like when I put my stuff. It ain't just the mail; it is everything. My wife moves everything.
My wife cleans up. Say that.
No, she moves everything, and me because I came from losing things a lot. So I've developed this system that says, okay,
when he was single and he was even married for 10 years.
So, but the thing is, I don't like to, when I go back to it or go back to where I need to go get it from, I don't like to look for it because it takes time.
I get it.
And she puts it, sometimes, now it wouldn't even be a problem if sometimes she put it away. She knew every time she moved it to or every place. Sometimes she move it and forgets where she put it at.
Right. I get it. You're right.
Oh, see, she
No. I'm not trying to be funny. I promise you, because this is not a struggle. We're not gonna do the struggle, because at the end of the day, I definitely understand what you are saying. What you are saying to me, this is what I hear you say. That if I had a specific place I put my things to go back to them, the right place, then I'll be able to go back to them. But because I leave my pants in the middle of the floor, I expect to go back to the middle of the floor and get my pants when I'm looking for my pants.
You know the Well,
exactly.
Because I have to pick up my pants that's on top of your pants.
Stop it. We not. See? Reality.
Because
show.
your pants on the floor too.
We not doing it.
You don't move your stuff.
We not doing it.
Okay, all right. But that's an example. Come on, Zane. Come on.
We're
Come
not
on,
doing
Zane.
it. Thank you for wasting the first 15 minutes of my life.
Power struggle. Power struggle.
Anyway.
See that's what that was. Power struggle.
Felicia, girl.
What does power struggles come from? It comes from stuff like this.
Two people in a relationship. Wait, how about this? We've said enough. Zany, what is a power struggle? I mean, what can you say, right?
Listen.
I'm over here like, oh my God.
Zany gonna tell us.
I can't. I think y'all already. Actually, that's what I was gonna say before you asked me that question. I was about to say, so we can skip talking about what a power struggle is because we just saw it.
And believe it or not, this is a real issue that we have.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think this a game? This is real. It's like, dude, just stop.
Quincy, you gotta chime in, man. Come on, Quincy, you gotta chime in, man. Come on. Do your wife move stuff when you put it where it's supposed to be, or where you need to go back and look for it?
Let me ask this.
Come on, ask.
Let me ask this.
Please ask.
Is what really is the deeper issue? Because that's the thing. The power struggle is never really what the issue we bring up, right? What's the real issue?
Okay, for me, let me tell you what the real issue is. When I was single, I would clean up my house, and it's something about when the house is clean. I would have this one air freshener. It made the house smell so good. I would come home from work, and I would be able to sit on my sofa and just be like, oh, from a long day. It was great, right? When I got married, I tried that in the beginning. I tried to clean up. I remember Jesse, I used to roll his little underwear and everything up real nice and neat, put it in the drawer neat, his shirts, everything. I had all of his pants in one place. I had all his shirts. I just was, doing what I do. Over time, it was no longer like that. So sometimes when you go into a place and it's got a little chaos and disarray, it just makes you feel a certain way. So over time, what I think has happened with me is I stopped doing as much when it came down to it, and it makes me feel some kind of way about dog. When I come in the house, I just be like, ugh.
D. Curry said, I know where I left it. That's right. I know where I left it. Mm-mm. If I left it on the floor, I know to go back to that floor. That's where I left it at. And I'm going to go pick it up.
Women don't work like that, though.
I'm going to go pick it up. I left it.
Okay,
Felicia
so
said,
and that's why I said,
go ahead.
And that's why I asked that, because Pastor J, and you gave your deeper issue is because you feel like you feel like you lost something. You know where you put it, and now you can't remember. And I think that's honestly some common areas that all couples struggle with. Like I know for me, I'll give an example. So y'all issue is the clothes. Listen, y'all issues are the clothes. My husband have a bad habit of he uses a lot of napkins, but you'll see napkins, dirty napkins all over the house. That drives me crazy because you could be right by the trash can. Instead of you throw it in the trash can, you throw it on the table or on the counter. And so I used to really go in. Oh, I used to go in. I'd be like, you couldn't throw this away. It was right there. Like, here, throw it away. Like, but then I just started saying, and I even got to the point where I started videotaping and doing pictures. Because he'd be like, I'm not doing it because I was picking it up. So here you go. Here go the proof. Right?
Right.
But it still wasn't changing the behavior. And the only person frustrated was me because he felt like I ain't doing it. Right?
Right.
So, I had to get to the point where I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to pick up, but we have to have a compromise because like you, Lady Free, what I find to be clutter and junk, you don't find to be clutter and junk. And he was like, I don't even feel like I'm at home in my own home. So I was like, okay, cool. So I had to find a way to say, this is your side. Throw I'm using Pastor J example. Throw your clothes, throw your shoes, whatever you want on your side. But on my side,
at least you give him a side. At least you give him a side.
So check it. When your side gets so junky, you can't walk and you tripping over stuff, that's your side. I don't go on your side.
Thank you.
On my side, don't put your stuff on my side.
Thank you.
I get it.
Leave my side alone.
I get it. Hold up. Anybody that lives with a man, their husband, let's say their husband, because that's what time we on. Any woman that has her husband knows that there's one side that's his side of the bed and one side that's her side of the bed. You have your side. The rest of the house is not your side.
Listen.
That's true. That's true.
Listen. Let me. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
You have your side of the sink.
Okay,
you have
hold on.
his and hers. I have my side. Baby, when we go home, I need you to look at your side. I need you to really look at your side.
Okay, so let's be real here, because you're not being real, Lady Free. Lady Free is not being real.
Wait, you brought this up. Let's not.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This is the conversation. Now you don't want to have a conversation. You want to cut me off now.
Because there's no telling what you're gonna say, and this show is not about me and you. This is about helping people.
We are gonna help people. We are.
We did come up with a solution though.
Okay, let's go.
All right, go ahead.
So here's the thing. So before I go back to read some of these comments, because y'all got some good comments on.
Okay.
Here's the thing, right? So. My wife now it would be something if it was just my stuff that's on the floor. If it was just my stuff, then I could say, okay, you know what? It is me, everything over. But if you look around the house, it ain't just my stuff.
He not lying.
It is her stuff too.
He not lying.
So how you picking up my stuff and I can't find it, but you can find your stuff? I don't get that. That's what gets me. You can find your stuff. You know what I tried to do one day? I tried to hide one of my wife things. You know what? Because she really don't look for nothing. She didn't even know notice it was missing.
Oh, you tried to do one?
I tried to do one on me. She didn't even know it was missing because she don't look for nothing.
Because I'm a peaceful woman. You know, I'm at peace. I don't have time to fuss about frivolous things.
But no, you wasn't even looking for it. But see, my stuff, because I utilize my stuff all the time, because I'm always working. I'm always doing something. So I'm working 12, 13 hours a day. So when I come home, yes, my clothes are where they are. Right. But I promise you, eventually, I'm going to pick them up.
2 to 3 weeks later. But listen, this is the thing. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, wait. Before you read the comments, I have to say this. He's telling the truth. His stuff and my stuff. I picked up.
She got a Goodwill bag that's still sitting in the foyer.
Hold on 1 second. No, it's not there.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
Jesus.
so listen, he's correct. He is correct. But let me tell you, because I had got to the point where I was like, you know how sometimes when you say, you know what, forget this junk, I might as well not even do nothing. So at one point, I have to admit, I got into that mode. Like, dog, every time I clean up, it's like, So then I was like, forget it. Yeah. I don't like cleaning up. I like the house to be clean, so I clean, but I don't like cleaning up. So therefore, it's like after a while, I did start picking up his habits, and I was just like, forget it. It's no point. But last week we did make and let's just get past this part because
no, I'm going to say that because this is
going
to go.
Not last week, yesterday, Sunday, we came up with a solution. I thought about it first. I said, babe, can we talk? So we talked and I said, okay, can we do this? Can we hold each other accountable? If I see something of yours that is on the floor, or if you see something that I do that's in habit that you feel like that I need to do to help keep this house clean, let's hold each other accountable and let's make it more of an awareness instead of an accusation. Like you did this and you left that. And he said, you know what? And this was so dope. He said, you know what, babe? Okay, cool. We'll do that. And since then, that's the only reason why we can talk about it. Trust me, we overcome by the words of our testimony and not the words of our money. So if we had not come to a solution, we wouldn't even be able to talk about this. But definitely he and I have been working on, it's a work in progress. He came to me, he said, babe, can I talk to you a minute? Okay, so this is what I need you to work on. He showed me some things that I was like, oh, you know what, my bad. And I noticed it because sometimes you just don't notice what you do.
So yeah, real quick before you chime in, Zane, not to cut you off, I'm sorry. So Liza said, I can't stand shoes and socks left on the floor.
Me either.
Most women don't. And D. Curry, see, he said, is he doing it intentionally to irritate you? No, I am not.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not. He said, what about a man cave? Absolutely. Actually, my man cave is my studio.
And he does have it.
And I does have it. What's up, Al West? Instead of an accusation, he said awareness instead of an accusation is deep. There you go, Al West. That's what we decided on. Yeah. You are doing to see something, say something. Yeah, there you go, Patricia. Patricia,
and
how you doing, girl?
that's how we came up with the solution. It was like just...
So here's the thing. And Zane, I'm sorry. Let me just say this real quick. So here's the thing. When it comes to the struggle is always a flesh thing and a spirit thing.
True.
So we gave y'all an example. Now, trust me, we don't struggle with this because we don't. But I had to create the scenario so that we can understand what sometimes the power struggle looks like.
So you guys,
and guess what? This is how we look in the spirit. Because our flesh says, not in the spirit, but in the flesh. Because this is not only just a us battle. This is an us battle. Because sometimes it's like, our flesh reacts, but if we handle it spiritually, it responds. See, there's a difference between reacting and responding. React means I'm gonna, no forgiveness. You did this to me, and ain't no way in the heck I'm going through this and this. That's reacting.
It's an action based on what you did to me.
But it's based on how you feel. The reaction is based on how you feel.
Yeah.
But if you if you really, truly, truly handle it in the spirit, and guess what? And I got the scripture down. Galatians, the 5th chapter, 17th verse. It says,
read.
For the flesh desires what is contrary to the spirit, and the spirit what is contrary to the flesh.
Yeah.
So in other words, it always is a fight in the war against flesh and spirit.
Right.
There's always a battle. There's always a battle. The enemy and God, there's always a battle. There is always something going on to struggle with decisions that need to be made.
To make petty things big.
And how we know it's a struggle because we go against what we know is right to go with how we feel.
Right.
So that becomes a struggle. Go ahead, Zane. I'm sorry.
So what would you say these power struggles come from? Because it's true, we think it's the other person, and it's really an individualized thing. So what do you think that these things developed from, these power struggles?
What we say we're not going to accept.
Ooh.
What we say we're not going to deal with.
I felt that.
What we say, ain't no way I'm not going through that. No, You're not going to do me like that. You're not going to treat me like that. But it always goes to how we feel.
I'm used to
what
this.
we feel like we can't take.
Right.
When what we feel like we're not even capable, but we just
I don't deserve that.
I don't deserve that.
Yeah.
But not knowing that everything that happens, everything that God allows to happen, it is for a reason.
Right.
So instead of taking it in that mindset, we take it in, I'm not going to deal with this.
Yeah.
So I want you to go a little bit deeper, because when we have that, that's just the outer part, like that's the branch, right?
Right.
But the root of that thing is past relationship betrayals or past relationship hurts. So
Got
since
you,
I
got
had
you.
experienced that in the past, oh, you're not gonna do that to me.
You ain't
Or my
doing that,
mama
right?
did that to me. My daddy did
Absolutely.
that to me.
Yeah,
My cousin
true,
did that to
true.
me. And I'm not gonna let not another other person make me
You
feel
make
this kind of
promises to
way.
ourselves
Absolutely.
how we
Ourselves.
refuse to be hurt again or something. Yeah, go
Exactly.
ahead.
And it may not even be a past trauma. Sometimes we look at other people's traumas. We be like, oh, that could never be me. And that
Wow.
won't never be me.
Yeah.
And then we take that in our relationship. And if it exemplifies, it may not even be the situation at all. But if it exemplifies what the other thing look like, then that's all of a sudden, no, power struggle. Because that's not going to happen here.
Right.
Not
And
with
let me
me.
tell y'all something
Ever.
that just came to me. And it was triggered on something you said, Zane. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean what it was. But what I thought about when you said whatever it was you see how petty that was that we were struggling with? Something petty, something small. That's how it is really when the power struggle. It's like it could be something simple, something small, something other people can look at and say, that's what y'all fussing about. But then what happens is that little thing blows up into something bigger because the root of it is deep. Whatever the root of that issue was,
Right.
what you fussing about, what you have decided the struggle was bringing the struggle is not the real issue. So that should be that thing of, okay, wait, if this isn't the real issue, what's the root of why this struggle has decided to become such a big thing when it's really not that big?
Let me say, because
Right.
Zane said you went deep, but I'm gonna go even deeper.
Hey, we going deep.
I'm gonna even
Okay.
go deeper.
We're going deep.
A lot of us do things because we think that this is the thing that's gonna make us feel good. So if responding or if reacting is gonna make me feel good, then I'm gonna react because I have to get a satisfaction. Like in other words, that satisfaction looks like you gotta hear me.
Right.
This satisfaction look like I'm gonna do this because I need to feel justified.
Right.
I need to be seen because guess what? I feel like there you go the feeling. I feel like you don't see me. I feel like you don't hear me.
Right.
So I got to do what makes me feel good. So this is the struggle. I'm doing everything to do what makes me feel good instead of doing what is good. Yeah. Instead of doing what is right.
Because the work that you have to put in to relationships is not always going to be the best answer is, I think that I'll have more peace if this situation is excluded out of my life.
Yeah.
I think I'll feel better knowing that I no longer have to deal with this or deal with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't feel good about that. So, and when we have those thoughts and those feelings, we have to understand that's our flesh. Our flesh, a lot of times, not all the time, not in every situation, but our flesh oftentimes make us believe that if I get out of this situation without really dealing with it, like this situation we were just discussing, there's a solution to it. But then some people can say, oh, that's irreconcilable differences. And then it gets bigger and then other issues get attached to it. Now you go into the courthouse. But it's like at the end of the day, though, we have to understand that it's not that thing that's the issue. It's something that we've gone through, something that we feel. And then God will never, Jesse said this the other day, he said, God will never give you peace about something he hates. It is only the enemy that desires to divide.
Yeah.
It is not God. He'll never give you peace. So some people have to decide for themselves, is it peace that I'm seeking, or am I becoming numb to a situation? It's a false sense of peace.
Absolutely.
Look what I just thought about as y'all were talking. So a lot of people say, oh, I got an issue with control, or I got a control issue, or I have this need to be in control, or, it's something about them needing that control. And y'all made me think, they think it's control, but it's really them needing to feel safe. They needed to feel respected. They needed to feel seen because they haven't. So they feel like I'm determined to feel
no matter
one,
what. Exactly.
seen, exactly, respected, or loved sometimes. And sometimes just feeling safe. It's for them feeling loved. So they may just feel unloved because they don't feel any of that. But it's not control that they have blinders on. It's not control that they actually want. It's those other things.
Wow,
that
it's
they're
not
designed.
control that they want, but it's so interesting. It's control that they give. So they may not want,
and it's really pushback.
Right.
It's not even control because it's pushback.
I want to feel loved. I want all of these things, but the best way for me to get it is try to control the situation, control the narrative, so I can get what I get, even if it means manipulating situations to get what I get. And manipulation a lot of times causes the power struggle.
Ooh, y'all cooking with grease. So what are the works of the flesh? Anger, lust, jealousy, self-ambition. Pumping yourself up, making yourself feel like you need to feel, and that's the trick. But remember this: the win is not in self or in willpower or in your will, but it's in your surrender.
Say that again.
The win or the victory is not in willpower, trying to control the situation, but giving up the control to surrender. That's where the win is. So that means if I give up what I feel is right, if I give up what I feel is right to do what is right, that's the win.
Right.
Because what's right says, you know what? Let's pray together. Or no matter what happens, I love you. Or no matter what happened or what you did to me, I forgive you. No matter, that's doing what's right. Instead of, you know what you did? No, we not doing this. Or no, we ain't doing, saying, so yes, you can look good to yourself to say, man, I'm not going to be the one taking advantage. I ain't going to be the dumb chick. But you're not looking dumb. I'm not gonna be the dumb chick. I ain't gonna be that dumb dude. I'm not gonna be that one that get played.
You actually look dumb saying that.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be played. That ain't me. I ain't built that way. What? Yeah. No, you built through what? You've been created in his image. So whatever you do, you gotta carry the characteristic of God. No matter what it looks like, you have to carry that characteristic.
Mm-hmm. Because check this, in order for you to have to say, I'm not going to be that dumb chick, it's because you already in that predicament.
You already feel that way.
You
said. You already feel
so
that way.
You saying that make you look dumb because you still the one in that situation that you feel dumb in. Why say that?
Ooh, my goodness.
Yes.
My goodness.
But you know what we claim? the crazy part is we claim that. We take ownership of it. What we say we're not going to deal with because we feel like I'm not, I'm not going to be that chick. And I think when we're saying that, we're taking ownership of what we're saying we're not going to be. But remember, we are not our past. We are not what we went through. We are not even our weaknesses.
Yeah.
We're not those things that we feel like destroyed us. Right. We are not that person. Yeah. We have been perfectly and wonderfully made in the image of God. That's
and
who we
overcome
are.
Us. Come on.
Yes, right. That's who we are. So you'll never, ever, 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 you'll never ever have to proclaim that what you're not going to deal with. Because again, remember this. Everything that we go through is ordained and ordered by God.
Right.
And a lot of times you got to remember, if it happens to us and we think it's bad, understand sometimes we got to really check our relationship with God, because sometimes God sends certain things just to get us to come to him. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we don't even go to him, even in those situations, because again, we've been so used to, and I hear this all the time. I've been doing this for so long. This is who I am. This is who I become. This is who I am. No, you're not that. You're not that. You're not this angry person. You're proclaiming it. You're not angry because you've been angry for a long time. No, you just have a problem with being happy.
Okay, so check
and I had to change my speech. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so listen to this, right? I was sitting here and I was thinking, what better way? God even says it in his word. These tests, the things that happen to us, are so that you will know that I am God. So how about this? You in a marriage, the marriage ain't going good. It seemed like everything is not working in your favor. You're arguing or whatever the case, whatever. He cheated, she cheated. I don't know. But you decide, okay, forget this. We're done. how are you ever going to see God work something out of a hard situation? I believe that one of the tricks of the enemy is to make sure that we get out before we see God work something great in it. So we'll never be able to say for ourselves that we know that God can do anything. Mm-hmm. And as long as he got us not seeing God work, the more we'll start not believing when it comes to little things, big things, it don't matter. So I am a testament that God is the God that can do any and all things. Heal, set free, deliver from drugs, save a relationship that seemed like it wasn't possibly gonna work, but it did work. All kind of stuff. I've seen it. We have so much testimony, it don't even make sense how much God has allowed to happen in our life. I'm talking about me and Pastor Jay here. How much God has allowed to happen in our life as individuals and then as a married couple, so that he can show us and we'll know for ourselves he God.
I tell people this all the time because what you're saying is so true. This is why I tell people all the time, because we got this cutoff syndrome. It's even being preached on the pulpit. If they're not serving you, if they person's not serving you, cut them off.
Yeah.
So if they so-called your enemy, right, and you cut them off, how can God prepare a table in the presence of your enemy if you didn't shut all of them out?
Yeah.
How?
True.
Because you got the cutout syndrome. Right. You ain't your presence ain't serving me. Bye. That's right. I'm gonna walk away. Okay, so who your table gonna be prepared in front of?
Yes.
Because you cut them all off.
Yeah.
Right.
And how could you be the judge of who your enemy is and is not?
That's right.
Because God probably using that person to help you, and because that person not helping you the way you feel like you need to be helped, all of a sudden they hating. They a hater. They my enemy.
Jesus called Judas his friend.
Didn't he do it?
And he was the one who set him up.
Knew what Judas was gonna do, but he needed that
and knew beforehand.
Yeah, he knew it. And look, how you gonna be a living sacrifice? You know, a sacrifice on the altar don't move, even though it know it's about to get burnt up, ate up, cut up, whatever. Does not move to serve a purpose. So how are you gonna be a living sacrifice? Now you're a Christian, and God said, "Hey, I need to use you to do this, and it's not gonna be easy." But you have what it takes because I taught you myself. I put this in you to handle this situation. So I need you to do this. And you say, okay, God, I'll do it. I'm going to do it. And then you get in the situation and everything that you have sacrificed as far as saying you're a living sacrifice to be, you don't want to be that because it's too hard for you.
Here's another one too. I hate to go here, but I got to because this is something that aggravates me.
Go there.
I hate to see pastors say or tell God's people that their church may not be the place for you. This just may not be the place for you. This just may not. What there's a new regimen going on, and this just may not. That is a power struggle. If I have not seen one, I hate when they say that. So you mean to tell me God's house is not for his people? Why should not the place that you saying that they should be? Maybe this not the place for you. This may not be. Maybe that may not be the place for you because y'all ain't living holy. So this is for holy people. You know.
Yeah. You just went where I was about to go.
Y'all must not be living holy in there.
Ways that power struggle looks. We think power struggle looks only one way. But passive, like what you just said, passive aggressive behavior, that's passive aggressive. Because I'm putting it off on you, right? It's not about me. It's about you. It may not be for you. Silent treatments. People don't realize. If I give you the silent treatment, that's a power struggle. Because now the person asks you, what's wrong? And you like, I'm controlling this. I ain't going to talk to you till you do what I want.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Scorekeeping. Scorekeeping. You did this yesterday. You did this last month. You did this last year. You still haven't changed. You're going to never change.
Come on.
Tit for tat.
What about ultimatums, y'all?
Ooh.
Y'all think that's a power struggle?
Oh, absolutely. God gave me the ability to make my own choice. Don't give me no ultimatum.
Or what about dominating the decisions in the relationship?
Or dominating the conversation?
Dominating, yes.
Talking loud. Anime, you gonna eat this cake, anime. You gonna eat this cake. Don't die me, anime, I kill you. don't you die me, anime, I kill you.
A mess.
But
yeah, domination, trying to dominate over, like, you the only one that get to make all the decisions. Yes, in my household, as for me in my house, my husband gets the last say, because when it comes down to it, God gonna hold Jesse accountable. But at the end of the day, we discuss. It wasn't always like that. We had to grow into that moment of our lives, but it is like that now, where he finally hears my voice, and he does.
But that's still not dominating, sis.
I know. Say what?
I said that's still not dominate. You want to know why? Because you gave him that right to make that final choice.
No.
So you still have a choice.
Listen, I didn't give him the right to leave me out of the choice. That's what I was just explaining, that last part. Yes.
No, I'm talking about that now. Yeah.
Yeah, because before, it wasn't even a consideration of me. It was like he made the choice, and that was that. We went from there to he made the choice, and then he'd bring the choice to me. And if I said, I don't think so, then it was a problem, because the choice was really made in his own mind already. Now it's the thing of, he has something he desires. He comes to me, hey, babe, what you think about this? And then whatever, and we discuss it. But even if I want to do it this way, if it's the best decision for the household to do it the other way, guess what he do? He makes a decision to do it the other way, and guess who don't get mad? Because it's no point. We discussed it. You considered me. You made the best decision for the house. That's where we are now. But we wasn't like that at first. It was a struggle.
Do y'all see the trick here though? And I said this last week, but I see it more so now than anything. We think that certain situations that we get in, or even our own will, is the end all be all. Mm-hmm. But the enemy uses all of these things, and we think that the very thing that's attacking us is the thing that's the bad thing.
Right.
So if we feel attacked by this marriage, then guess what we got to do? We got to leave the marriage.
Cut it off.
If we got to cut it off. If we feel like this church is the bad thing for us, or the pastor think that these are the bad members, then what you say? This ain't the place for you. You need to cut it. Mm-hmm. But what does all of that thing? What does all of that do? It separates you from God.
It separates.
So the attack is not the thing that's used to come against you. That thing is the thing that separates you from God. Because that was the reason why God told Adam to not eat of the fruit. Right. Because what would it do? It would separate him from God. That was the whole point. Yeah. That was the whole purpose. Yeah. And the attacks come to do what? Because if we surrender to God, do you know what that does? Do you know the team up, that the unity,
when you're teaming up with God?
Do you understand because what you're saying is, Lord, I'm giving it to you so that you could fight for me.
I don't like this situation.
I don't like this situation.
But I'm giving it to you.
But I'm giving it to you so that you could fight my battles. Because he said, I will fight your battles.
And if I have to be uncomfortable, Lord, so that I can see you work in this marriage, I will do that for you. Because there's some people out there you have called me to talk to be a witness for, and I'm going to rock it just like that. Period.
That's right. United we stand, divided we fall. Come on, Patricia.
But when we act like I can't do this, and it's about how I feel, then I can't and I won't, then what we've done was we've made everything, the whole assignment about us. You just aborted the assignment.
Let me give a shout out to my sister, man. Yay, what's up, Yay? How you doing, girl?
Yeah.
Yay, yo, what's up, girl? But
so let me ask y'all this: what's the price? So when there's unresolved power struggles, what's the price that the relationship pays?
Well,
irreconcilable.
Well, say that again. Say that question again.
When there's unresolved power struggles, what's the price that the relationship pays?
I think more. I think. Let me say this.
And I'll give one: loss of respect. If you kind of need to. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going a little different way with it, because I feel like I feel like the thing is, because if it's unresolved, it ain't just about the relationship. It's about you. It's about what's inside of you that has no resolve. This is why I say it is so important that we give up our will to follow Christ. But you know what I'm saying? Because there's the cross that he said that he's gonna bear. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's like giving up what you is that responding, that going back to that, responding and reacting, because the response says, well, I'm not going to resolve this, and this is going straight into how I feel. And this does not teach us a behavior, because again, the Bible says this. There's a way that seemeth right to a man, but the end road is destruction. So what you're doing is you're developing a pattern of behavior that only goes to what you feel that you need to do to make you feel good. And that's not even not good for the relationship, but it's not good for you, because that'll be your pattern of behavior that you take into pretty much every relationship that you deal with. So not just your present relationship suffers, but a lot of relationships that you come across suffer because you don't have the desire to not do what you feel is right in your eyes.
Okay. I just looked something up. The suffix for resolve is right?
Okay.
That means again.
Uh-huh.
All right. So if it's resolved, then it's resolved again. In my book, that means that God has already solved it ahead of time. It's already been solved. But when you resolve it, then you now have become in alignment with God, because he solved it. Now you resolved it, right? But when it's unresolved, then there is something in the water that ain't clean. It's something lurking there that's causing you to not be in alignment with what God has already done in your life, in your marriage, at your job, with your children. It's already solved.
Yes.
Resolve it, but don't allow it to be unresolved. So whatever it takes, you have to understand that God is the only one that solved it. So if you don't know how to solve it, go to God and ask him what the answer is. It's an open book test. He will give you the answer so you can be in alignment, because that's his desire.
And so on that line, right? Because that's deep. On that line, whenever you have unresolved conflict, one of the seeds that is planted is resentment. So that resentment build up, as on the line what you said with that is the prefix. That means over and over you're thinking about why you don't like this person. Over and over you're reliving the pain this person caused you. Over and over you keep rehearsing. And so now when you look at this person who you once loved, you look at them with disdain. You look at them with hatred. You look at them like, why am I even in this situation? And I don't even know if I can love them again. Right. But the truth is, you still love them. But it goes back to what Pastor Jay said. The pain that you have inside you, because it's individualized now, that you said you would never let a person do again. And here's this person doing what you said that would never happen to you. But everything I feel for everybody present previously who did it to me, this one person getting it. Because over and over you reliving this pain.
I want to read this, Lavanya. Thank you for tuning in, Lavanya.
Hey, that's all I was supposed to call you, girl. I'm gonna call you tonight.
She said, Lord, open my eyes to see what you're doing, and open my heart to trust when I can't see it.
Oh wow, absolutely.
I love that. I just want to point something out.
What?
It was so cool how Zane, she got that little disappointment look where it just came out of because she's not disappointed right now. It's just like she put that look on quickly. I was like, girl, look at you, Tyler. I wanted Tyler looking at this. Tyler Perry, come on, we got a good actor.
I don't know if I could be in his movies. Ooh, things he show. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't get he cussed for everything, boy. Everything a cuss.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry, but that was so cool. She was like, and you be so disdained.
Y'all listen. Let me tell y'all, it's like when you lose hope, that's what causes. That's one of the wages of unresolved issues in a relationship. The loss of hope. When you lose hope, there is no way that you can please God. And I'm going to tell you why. Because faith is the substance of things you hope for. If there is no hope, then you don't have the faith. You can say what you want to say, but without hope, there is no faith, because faith is the substance of what you hope for, and the evidence of things that you haven't seen yet. So we've been fooled to believe by everything that's going on around us in our environment and even our own thoughts or feelings that when I decide that God cannot, or I don't even want God to deal with this situation and make it right, I just want out, you've lost hope. And without hope, there is no evidence, no faith. So without faith, it's impossible to please God.
Yes. And
check
also,
this.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
No,
I was about to say, also, we got to look at, too, if things are unresolved, when we have these unresolved power struggles, you turn into opponents instead of teammates.
Absolutely.
Your partnership is a teammate, but now y'all opponents, because now neither one of y'all respecting what the other is saying.
Absolutely. But you see what happened? The two shall become one. But when you're opponents, you on two different sides. How are you one if you on two different sides? That's how you know that the enemy is in between y'all refereeing.
Do you understand the pressure? And because what y'all both saying, y'all cooking with grease. Clacky, clacky.
Clacky.
I'm so sick of you and him. He said that she gonna clack. I'm sis, please be on my side, sis. Because I'm sitting up here saying, and she gonna clack it. Be on my side.
Stop it, Pastor J.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing, y'all. It is truly hard to truly be in a situation where you're always dealing with somebody's feelings. Like that's a hard situation, because first and foremost, if somebody is always dealing with things emotionally, emotionally responding, emotionally responding and emotionally reacting. If you're dealing with somebody who is always dealing in their feelings, do you know how hard it is to be in a relationship with someone who is always dealing in their feelings? Because what happens is that situation is being made only about how they feel. They will never see. They will never see what's inside of you. They will never see what you about. And the only way to see that, only way that somebody will be able to see you, if they're looking at you through God's eyes, if they get rid of their feelings. So it's hard to exist in any type of relationship where God ain't. It's hard to exist in that situation. But I guarantee you, if you get rid of those things that so easily beset you, lay aside every weight. And those weights are sometimes our feelings, because our feelings come from where? Things that hurt us, things that damaged us, things that reminded us of why we got to protect ourselves from these feelings. And this is what we do. We're protecting ourselves. Our feelings are, we think our feelings are the thing that protect ourselves, but God is the protector, man. Get those feelings up, man. They go like this. And it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
It's very
So
tough.
let's change, like, for those who are saying, I hear you and I agree. How do I get there? Let's talk about how to turn those struggles into growth opportunities. So for instance, like, instead of saying it's me against you, how about saying it's us against the problem? What's the problem?
That's
and how do we fix it?
Right.
What do you say? What do y'all say?
I like that a lot.
I say, but it's true. That goes back to what I was saying. It's the difference between reacting and responding. When you respond, then you allow the spirit to take over. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can respond the way God would have you respond. And really, but
some people don't have that depth.
Right.
So I need you to pray. I need you to break it down, Pastor J.
I was getting ready to.
Yeah.
So, so understanding that is doing what's right. It is right to forgive. It is right to say, I'm sorry. It is right to say, hey, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Those little things help, because what we do now is, instead of getting in our feelings and thinking that we're attacked, we're taking accountability to say, this is what's going to help the situation get better. So whatever you got to do to help the situation grow, and that means, if it means taking responsibility, and then do that. Take responsibility. Hey, my fault. You know what I'm saying?
So regulate.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just trying to clarify. So you're saying regulating your own emotions?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
And when it comes down to it, how about this? Ask yourself, am I taking accountability for the part I played? Because two people are involved in it, and it's not always the other person. Sometimes it's me, and sometimes it's not. So to ask myself, and I know I have to do it. Okay, so wait, what part did I play in that? Because when you start doing that, and I started retraining my mind and how I see things, I start saying that first. Okay, wait, what part did I play in that? And then once I start seeing my part, then I start unfolding a little bit and saying, oh, okay. And then I could see clearer the other parts. And that goes back to scripture too, where it says, first take that big beam out your own eye so you can see the speck in that person's eye. So I'm going to unload my stuff first.
Can the beam fit in your eye?
And Lady Free, I love what you did earlier, right? When you said to Pastor J, you said, so let me repeat what you said. You said, this is what I understood. This is what I heard. That's so important because a lot of times we just quick to react to what we think somebody is saying without getting an understanding. Slow down. It's okay. Help me understand what you're feeling right now. Help me understand what you're saying because this is how I'm taking it. Yeah. And I could be wrong. Yeah. But also knowing when to pause versus when to push through. Because a lot of times we be ready to push through for healing and that person not ready yet.
Right.
Pause.
Right.
Take a moment in.
True.
Yeah.
How about this one? Stop trying to build a bear. That
Come
man
on.
is who he is. That woman is who she is. Stop trying to build a bear. Stop trying to make that person who you feel like you need to be so you could feel comfortable. Because life is not about you.
Well, I agree with you saying stop trying to build a bear, but I don't believe nobody's always who they are. They're still becoming daily.
Understood.
So allow them to become. Allow them to become without controlling
it.
We say
the same thing.
We say
y'all
are saying the same thing.
Yeah. Because if once I started to see everything that Pastor J was doing that was irritating me, the things he was doing that was making me angry, when I started actually looking at him, I started saying, dang, he pretty cool.
Hey,
it's just that these particular things, I can't, if I'm growing and I'm healing myself, if I'm getting myself together, and I ain't perfect at doing that, how in the world am I going to try to get you together?
Yeah.
And
I heard
this
and right, it's true. I heard this and I thought it was so powerful. It says the power struggle decreases when vulnerability increases.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Accountability.
I thought that was so powerful.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we don't want to be vulnerable for nobody. Who?
And we have to sit our pride aside sometimes. Because sometimes that vulnerability, I mean, and then I love that, and that is so true. But we have to make sure, too, that we don't expect a certain response when we're vulnerable. Because when we go in already expecting that person to respond the way we think they should respond and they don't, now we're mad, which causes a whole nother issue.
But listen to
that's
this
good.
Too. What happens in a power struggle? That means I am fighting for the power.
Me.
I am. But not realizing who has all the power. And that power struggle with the one that we're with is only a reflection of our struggle with the one who has all power.
Come on here. You gonna leave me hanging?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's a struggle.
That is so true.
It's a struggle with the one that has all power.
That's true.
Sometimes, we're not saying that, but that's really where it comes from.
Keep it funky. That's true.
Yeah.
Your struggle that you having with other people is a great reflection of how you struggle with God. God trying to say, sit down, don't do that, do this, go over here. And you like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit down. I want to. And you wonder why your relationship look like it look.
It looked like a struggle. And we don't want. See, the thing is, y'all, too, we don't want nobody to struggle. We were not put here to struggle, period. We were not not designed to struggle. He wants us to live abundantly, above all you can actually think, be prosperous, as such as our soul prospers. He wants us to live in good health. He wants us to live in abundance. He desires this for us. So it's not so remember this power struggle. Struggle is not in our DNA. We are blessed. We are a blessed nation. So if we go through a struggle, it's really because we're trying to mix our will with God's will. Ooh. We're trying to mix that's a struggle.
Not even mix.
Yeah.
We're trying to overpower it.
We trying to there you go. Right. Y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah. Come on, see.
It's like an Arnold Palmer with more lemonade than tea.
Okay. Pastor J.
That must have been the spirit. That one just came up and out.
It's kind of sour. It's tart.
That's a Palmer Arnold. That's a Palmer Arnold.
Y'all listen.
Lemonade.
The power struggle. Can we end with that part? That the power struggle is, when you look at it, it's a great reflection of what your struggle may look like. Well, no, what your struggle is like with God.
Yes.
It wasn't until our relationship with God started getting better as individuals that our marriage started looking like it's looking now. I love it. Good, the good times, the sketchy times, the testy times. I love it. Because I see it different now.
Because we look, and it's not a struggle.
The perspective is changed.
Because our wills are thrown away. It's not, because the thing is, I give up my will to do what? To be able to exist in the situation where we're not struggling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're not. And that means everything in my household is blessed. Because we're not even allowing a struggle. I don't care whether it's poverty. We don't deal with none of that.
We ain't doing it.
And we're not doing that. Because
I see the devil, I be like, I see you and I don't like you. Get out. In the name of Jesus, get
and trust me, we have our. She's still moving my stuff though, but
because I'm rephrase it. Say she's still cleaning up.
She's still moving my stuff, but it's okay. Like, you know what? It's okay. That's right. She is putting it now where I have to. Well, she's remembering where she put it at, so it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, look.
What
I'm not
do is, babe, I put your shoes over here.
Yeah,
now, if you don't remember after that, I'll help you. I'll help you find them.
Yeah, and it's cool. Hey, because I want her to clean up. Now she's cleaning up. Because I
gotta get back in my groove.
I'm not even gonna say that because I said that earlier. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not a cleaner. I'm not even gonna speak that.
You actually doing
better. Right? We're not speaking that.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're doing better because that's our castle. That's our castle.
Doing better.
The king and the queen must live in the castle.
But listen, y'all. Listen, I just want. Patricia said, "Ouch! Speak the truth. Come on here, Liza. Good to see you.
Hey,
she tuned in earlier, but we got caught
y'all.
in the conversation. So we thank you for tuning in, y'all.
Absolutely.
Those who stick with us. Listen, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all been rocking with us, man.
Absolutely.
And one thing I want to say to you guys is that keep praying for us because even us, even as a ministry, man, the enemy has really been trying to attack. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't even say attack, but he's been really trying to throw our focus off of what God has called us to do as this ministry. So y'all just keep us in prayer, man, that we stay focused, that we stay true to what God has called us to do in this platform. So y'all keep us in y'all prayers that we continue to do what he calls us to do, that so that we can give the information out to y'all that need it, that are so tuning in with us every week, man. We do this for you guys. For if nothing for nothing, we do this for y'all guys, okay?
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Amen.
So we love y'all, man. Listen, with that being said, let's not go through the power struggle, man. I want to give my boys here a shout out over here at Sacred Stone Studios, man. Y'all please look them up. Tune in with them, man. Them boys record your breathing. You know what I'm saying? For real.
If you want any studio needs, anything you want,
musically,
TV, music,
I'm
podcast.
trying to get in so I can finish my album with Quincy, man. So I'm going to put it on Facebook. I need to get in the studio.
All right. And with that being said, you still a producer. You haven't turned over to AI yet, so thank God for that.
I'm not going to do that right now.
Listen, God say he gave you talents, honey.
That's right.
Anyway, that's
But anyway, listen, I'm your boy, Pastor J.
And I'm your girl, Lady Free.
And I'm Zany.
And we will see you same at y'all, same place next Tuesday. Invite your friends and subscribe.
Peace.
Thanks for watching.